Hi everyone, here's some spiritual guidance from the cards. So this will be for the month of February, and sometimes when we're picking out cards, or doing readings, even if it's short ones, things may spread a little bit further on. But to give you a little bit of a general energy of what's coming up around you. So I want you all to close your eyes for me and take a deep breath in. And then breathe out. And then breathe in. And then breathe out. I want you to open your eyes and look at the cards and see which number of the card you're drawn to. Are you drawn to number 1, number 2, number 3, or number 4? If a number doesn't pop into your head, close your eyes again, take a deep breathe in, breathe slowly, then breathe out. Then open your eyes and you might automatically be drawn to a card. So I want you to pick your card. Okay, don't change it, stick to your card. And I will give you a brief description of what your card means. This is for the month of February. So if you picked card 1, you have picked up the 9 of Pentacles. Now this card to me is very much business, work, getting things organised as well. You might find actually that certain things may have come to an end, naturally in a sense, or maybe some things have ended around you. But it might also be a good time for new beginnings, to start new things on a business way. So if you've got any ideas, if you're thinking of kind of sort of like, with what's going on out there, of changing your role, diversifying or anything, or adding something different into the mix already, this card really worked well for you as well. So it's not a time, if you pick number 1, to give up on things. In fact, it's a time to sort of like put that extra effort in to bring in, to manifest things, to make things happen around you. A good one for work as well. So if you're looking for work, struggling for work, may not happen overnight, but think of ways you can bring in work. So this one's a good one for money, for business, for work, for self-employment as well, really. So just kind of sort of like know that if certain things are not working for you, change them. Think out of the box. Look at how you're doing your work. It may need a subtle change. It may just need you to really rethink about your module or how you're doing your work, or so don't give up with this card, because it's a very prosperous one as well. But it also might say to you that some things may be coming to an end, and it might be bringing a new business your way, or a new job your way. So don't kind of sort of like get too down with this card. Get productive, because this is a good one as well, really. So I feel also this one's a good one for investing, or planting the seeds now. So if you're learning something new, continue. If you're studying, continue. If you think about like, I'm going to set up a new business, start it now. A very good card for you for number 1. Okay, so relax, don't get stressed, get practical. That's number 1. Card number 2 for you. Card number 2. Oh, you have got the card of the Hangman. So if you're listening to this and you pick number 2, you need to sit down and be honest about yourself, and ask yourself, what do you need to release? What do you need to let go of? This card is telling you a self-sacrifice is needed, but a sacrifice that once it's gone actually enhances your world, because it's gone. You feel happy, you feel more alive, you feel joyful. So it's not cutting something out that really is good for you. It's getting rid of something that really is bad. So this could represent sort of like a mindset. This could represent a person in your life. This could represent a job, or anything where you're feeling frustrated and you're feeling stuck. And but it really is interfering with your mind, your body, your spirit as well. So it's really, if there's an addiction, if there's I don't know, if you stop doing something because of lack of confidence or worry what other people think, if you know, if you want to go and get fit but you're too scared what other people think, or whatever it is, you need to rid yourself of this, because it's the only person it's blocking is yourself now. So sometimes you might need help, sometimes you might need support, sometimes you might just need to listen to a mantra or a positive person speak, you know, just to help us move forward and think, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, you know. If you are someone that is also projecting your negativity onto someone else, you need to let go of this. You need to ask yourself why you're doing this. So, the hangman's telling you now it's time to release something, and once you do, happiness will come your way. Now, usually with the hangman, it's quite a strong card, so it might be an issue, the past, a hurt from the past, a trauma from the past. It could be anything like that. It could be quite a serious thing that stopped you from moving forward. But there's help out there, and it's time now for you to release it. And trust me, once you do, you will be smiling. So come on now, let's get brave, let's get strong, and let's do this, because you deserve to be happy. So okay, that's number 2. Quite a deep one, that one. So are you ready for number 3? Let's see what we get for number 3. Right, okay, let me just say about number 2 as well, actually. You know, this will be, you know, the hangman is quite a big card, so it's not just going to be for February, it's going to be stretching quite on, you know, further on as well. But anyway, so card 3. Now, first of all, I'm drawn to the people here. The negative energies. Maybe it's your thoughts, maybe it's your feelings, maybe it's people around to irritate you. So the first thing you need to do is just look around and see who's around you. Are people uplifting you, inspiring you, making you feel wanted, or are you just being put on? You know, are you kind of sort of like being a dumping ground for people's crap? So it's time for you now to really turn around and look in the mirror, in a sense, and think that the first person you need to help is yourself. So it's a kind of a little bit like the hangman, but this, I feel like this one can represent other people and other energies, and you know, and feeling quite trapped in our, like being stuck on a hamster wheel. So this is telling you now that there's a lot of maybe negativity around you, a lot of chatter in your mind, and it's not really working for you. I really feel like if you pick this card up, something needs to end, something new beginning needs to come in. Don't try to make things fit if it's not working, because it won't work. It will just get more heavier and heavier. So there's a sense of calmness, because I'm drawn to the angel there. This is the way forward now. Get out of your fears, out of your worries, out of your what ifs, and connect into the belief in yourself, believe in yourself, you know, and also as well, actually, I feel like I'm getting told with this card, have some time to yourself, even if it's 5 minutes somewhere. Stop the car, go for a walk, get some fresh air, you know. If you're going to go and make that urgent phone call, then afterwards or before, take 5 minutes just to breathe things through. This card's not really like as strong as the hangman, but it is quite an irritating one as well. So one thing I would say to you, if you've got some issues that need to be resolved, resolve them, because otherwise it will come back round in a month or 2 months or 6 months. But the main thing now is to stop worrying about other people, worrying about what you know, what you feel like you need to do. Focus a little bit more on what you want and where you're meant to go. This is the way forward for you. You know, don't be put off by other people. And also as well, stop letting fear and stop letting lack of confidence help you move forward. Because you know, what this card's telling me as well, actually, is over the hills is a new beginning, but you're just still stuck in the same routine. Declutter, get rid of things you don't want, you know, throw them away. Don't cling to things anymore, actually. But look in the mirror and ask yourself, where am I now? What is it I want now? And then start from there, you know, and don't be scared. Don't be scared. Are you ready? Very strong cards at the moment. So here's your fourth one. Are you ready? So if you pick number 4, you have picked a 9 of Wands. So the first thing I'm drawn to already is the calmer seas up here. See? This is where we want to be. This is where it's creative. This is where things are flowing around us. Now, this is different than the swords. This is telling me the way forward for you is to get creative about your solutions, to get creative about your problems, you know. Also, I feel like I want to bring a bit of humour into things as well. What I want to say to some of you as well, if you've been working on something, if you've been working on yourself, if you've been beavering away on something and feel like, you know, it's never ending or I'm never going to get there, you're going to see that you will start to see some good results. Now, at this part of the journey, make sure you don't lose your focus, you don't lose your direction, and you don't suddenly let fear or lack of trust or lack of belief to come in. Because this is important that you stick now to your guns. New things are on the horizons for those that continue on their journey, even if it feels at the moment is like rocky seas. So really, really, really make sure that you kind of, you know, stick to what you should be doing. So there's the readings. One thing I really feel at the moment, and I think these cards are not necessarily just going to be for February, but there are the energies of it, is a sense of changes, a sense of change in who you are. There was a feeling of like trying to do things like you used to do is not really working. And I don't mean that necessarily because of what's going on out in the world. It just feels well, maybe in a way, maybe it is because life is different. We've got to do things differently. So you've got to think out of the box. You've got to get creative as well, actually. So this is a good time to really, really, really get a sense of who you are, where you are now, kind of the way the world is, and how I can fit into this as well. A sense of creativity in all those cards, in a way to do with work, to do with business, and to do with stepping up onto the next platform. So all of you that are really willing to change things and go for it and get rid of this and get rid of this person or shake that off, you're going to find you're going to get some best results as well. I think if you're going to stick to the same old, trying to make things fit as well, I just get a sense of a hamster going round and round and round in the wheel. But anyway, thank you so much for listening. You can catch me on TikTok now. Join TikTok. You can. This is my YouTube channel, and I do these things because I just want to sort of like give some spiritual guidance, you know, because we all need it, even more so these days. So if you ever wanted to come for a more in-depth reading, you can find me on my website, which is www.robertdayspirituallifecoach.com, or I'm on Facebook or Instagram, you know. So, but anyway, I will be doing these regularly, and I do them on TikTok, short little ones on there, so you can catch me on there as well. But I hope it's given you a bit of guidance, and I hope that that you are all keeping well, and you know, remember as well, just keep breathing, and try to stick to your own world. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on out there. There's a lot of heavy stuff. Stick to your own world. Stick to your own path. Focus on you.